All right, gonna start off with doubles at that second white barrel, 15, 20 yards, somewhere around there. I'm gonna hit this target, do doubles, switch over to this target. Same distance with the rifle to do doubles. Again, doubles is not a training tool in the sense it's more of a diagnostic tool to see what you're doing. All right, first two shots kind of wonky, right? Second shot I dropped, just overthinking the doubles instead of just getting into the cadence. So, you know, a lot in the A zone, but a lot of flyers there. So just, you know, this is inconsistency in the grip and inconsistency in my eyes and where I'm looking at the target. All right, not super great. All on target though, as far as I can tell. I'll patch these up and I'll do reactive. A little bit of switching back and forth between the target and the sights, trying to keep a blurry sight picture, a little bit target focused. I think I need to pick one or the other, and I know I had ones that I did predictive sent to. There's only one sight picture, so let's go down and take a look, see if it's any better. All right, not super great, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. So I dropped 2, right? So this is just a warm-up for me. I'm not having any expectations. This isn't great shooting. Well, you know, it's something that's different that I'm working on. Anybody can sit there and take slow fire and get it all in the A or in the 3 circle, but I'm trying to push myself a little bit. So I'm just trying to find a good pace that I can start shooting at and challenging myself. You want to get out of your comfort. Let's see how we can do it here. I'm going to do hard sight focus here. Making sure I got everything good. Stance, feet walking distance apart. Stance is just a reflection of shooting on the move, right? It's a snapshot of shooting. So while our upper body separates from our lower body, with the pistol we can match our shoulders and our hips in the same direction unless we're moving the body, right? So I'm going to bring everything up. The shots are a little high, the ones that were just totally not dropped. So what I want to do is bring my shoulders up and forwards, nose to the back of the gun. It's going to level my eyes out with the sights better versus looking over the sights with the other stuff. Again, it can work for people, but for me, having that mechanical alignment through the shoulders and arms and eyes being on the same plane is going to work better for me. It has worked better for me. So let's check it out, 10 shots. Some more while we're here. Alright, here we go. Adjust my grip pressure a little bit with the left hand. Alright, let's see how we look here. If I shifted it over and down, it would all be the A zone, but I'm trending to the left up here. I'm not sure why. You can look at the video, try to do a diagnostic. I feel generally if it's left center, all bias left to center, it's generally the index. So maybe I don't have a proper index on the gun. Got to check that out. I could be trying to push the gun a little bit to the left, pulling too much with this arm, pushing with this arm. So I got to make sure my shoulder geometry, what that means is my shoulders and arms are flat and making an isometric triangle, and I'm not inputting inconsistent pressures left or right. The verticals, you know, I haven't watched the video yet, so a lot of times the stance issue for me. I'm a lightweight guy, so really driving forwards and pushing into the gun. Again, it's a reflection of that momentum as you walk forward. So as you walk forward and you stop, you feel that forward bounce. That's what the stance should be replicating. Sometimes I tend to get a little more flat-footed and not driving the hips a little bit more. So overall, not terrible, but I'm not super happy with that. Index, right? Ben Steger? I thought it was Stoger. Anyway, they talk about index as kind of the presentation or the alignment. John Shrek McPhee talks about it being genetic parallax, and the presentation, genetic parallax, is the alignment of the eyes to the sights, geometry being the geometry of the shoulders and the arms, right? So same words, different meanings. So I'm going to clarify both in case you've heard one or the other, right? So I'll patch these up, and then I'll switch to the rifle, try to work on that a little bit, and see we can do some better work with the rifle. All right, same thing here. I'm going to do predictive doubles with the rifle at about the 20-some yard mark, right? Trying to get to the A zone, aiming for that green circle, and then we'll do the active. So here we go. Not too great in the cadence, right? I felt one shot and moved a lot, and then I wanted to bring it back. So I'm going to mark these, and then I'm going to do 10 more. One, two, three, four, five, six, 7, 8, 9. The one mic, so I'm trying to up the cadence a little bit, really driving the shoulder back, the hips. There's something I need to focus on. I don't quite remember where I was looking, other than kind of top of the A zone. I think I need to use my eyes to hard focus. I'm still using the dot occlusion to try to get myself to look at the target more. So try one more round, see how I do, and then we'll switch to the Yemen drill. So again, going to really try to lock in the pull arm, drive arm, and then try to lock in my hips. The thing is that the hips have to be in line with the target, but the upper body is bladed. I don't believe in the center chest overextended arm thing. Used to do that way back in the day when it was cool, when Magpul started kicking off, and it causes a lot of horizontal strain, right? I don't really like that. Been there, done that. I don't think it's changed differently from back then. Is they pull the stock out a little bit versus collapsing it all the way, and the arm isn't quite so overextended. The same kind of thing. I don't really like that kind of way of shooting. So you watch somebody like Matt Pranka and John McPhee, they blade their upper body. The lower body can be bladed a little bit, but when he's shooting on the move, it's like hips and feet are going separately from the upper body's bladed. So I'm going to keep working on that. The thing about the doubles is that they are an ammo crusher, right? Which is fine. Again, I would spend all day doing doubles. It's not my philosophy. I don't have that kind of inventory of ammo to do that. And while I believe it's helpful, and there is a learning paradigm of repeating things until you get it right, I do believe perfect practice. So what I want to do is take away from the short session doubles, do an analysis, and see what I can improve. So bringing the gun up to the shoulder, level the shoulder, right, just brings it up to your eye. I don't want to overextend. I want to roll the elbow down. This pulls the rifle in, right? I gotta have a consistent pressure there. This pulls in as well, not as much for me as the left arm, and then driving my shoulder. Now this problem is inconsistent, so locking it back, stiffening it up. Where does it go on the shoulder? There's a pocket here, right, where your pec and your deltoid meet. I'm kind of going outboard a little bit. I've been used to that for years and years, but I'm trying to go outboard just a little bit to where the shoulder joint is. It's a much harder surface, right? And so I'm trying to find that point. That requires driving the shoulder to the receiver to blade that upper body, and lock it in right there, right? And then I want, see my hips are open here. This is going to cause this. So I want to try to drive those hips without getting too far back. So what I'm going to do is close up my feet a little bit, drive a little bit forward on my knees, get on my toes, right? I'm oriented, my hips toward the target, bring it up. All right, myself moving back a little bit. I feel like everything was staying more or less on target. I might have shot one over the shoulder. If it didn't go over, it hit the top shoulder of the cardboard. So let's go check it out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So this is my high shot. It stayed center, hit up here. So you see that I've condensed everything down a bit more, right, into most of the A zone. Watching the target, I was trying to focus a little bit on the target, drive my eyes, which makes dot drive towards the target. Still getting a little bit of bounce back. That's going to be like a 1, 2, 1, 2, but at least it's linear. So as I was saying, locking everything down. Your body's bladed, but the pressure is more symmetrical. Because right, you're shooting from one shoulder, so you have to clamp everything down in a way that makes sense. And the fact that it's asymmetrical, right? So the pressures have to match that. The hips and stuff, I need to work on that. Locking in. I'm not a big dude. I'm like 150, soaking wet, right? And so I have to have perfect stance. If I was a little bit stockier, heavier guy, I could not have to worry about it so much. So a little bit more improvement there, just showing that the technique change creates improvement there. One in, one out. Yeah. Start again. One in, one out, 2 in. Total time 2:58. One out, one in, one out, one in. 283. Total 305, 2 in, 1 out. One, 2 out, 314. So one out, one in, one out, one in. Total time 289. One barely out on the A at 293. One outside of the A on both. And the total time 257. One on the edge. Let's see. 292. Drop one just under the A zone. Off to the right, I think. Two in the circle, one top corner of the A zone. Zone 183. Four A zone 175. $531 total. Total time 156. 4 alphas. Yeah, all right. 146 with a weird pickup there. Alphas 1, 2, 3. Try to keep it in the circle. In the circle, but slow at 266. That's it. 2 shots in 83. Those were in the 3 and circle. All right, so really just one that I pulled out of the A zone and all that, right? Here, all A zone. No real problems at this distance. .251, 1A, 1 out, 1A, 1 out. .324, both alphas. Each one has 1 in the circle. Two alphas, 1 alpha, 1 out, 318. All right, this 2 alphas, probably my best time, 288. Two alphas. 2 alphas. 288. .480, 2 out, 1 out. .427, 2 just above the circle, 3 in here, nice and tight. .427. You'll just have to believe me. Out, 1 in. On this one, 202. Faster time. Kill time 536. Out, 1 in, 193, sloppy on this one. One on the line there. One, 1-7, overdrove. I started shooting late. Here's 2 on the C, and then 1 here. Looks like maybe a complete miss. Holy shit! Huh. 154. 2 A zones on each target. I mean, that's not super impressive at this distance. 2, 1 in, 1 out. Total time 154. A. Total time 132. 132 total time. 2 in the circle. 2 in the A. One in the circle, 1 just above it, total time 145. 145, slower than the 4 shots. 1 right above there, and then 1 in the circle. Little bobble the grip there on the pistol, but 2 good shots in the A zone. Total time is 3:39. I'll try to push it a little bit. All right, 2 in the 3 in the circle. Total time is 38. Fuck that one up. If you move your arm like this, it's too much for it to come back around. So the goal is to try to catch the rifle as it falls, right? Drop it and roll it, and that's okay, it's fast, that's the safety. That's fine. However, it is kind of aligned here. If I do that, I can spin it out of the way. However, you're controlling it, the arm goes here. Remember, I told you, every 12 inches is a netted 10th. So if I can let it go here and capture it, my hand is already placed, ready for the handgun to complete the grip and push out. You save time, and the rifle is still in a good spot. It's still flipped over, safety out of your way. If you got a suppressor, it's not going to burn you. Worry about the slide bite a little bit there. 1A, 1 high on the C there. So it's a little distracting. There we go. Total time 492 with catback bang. All right, here we go. Total time 299. And that's out. 250 with 1 shot. So 1 out, really 1 deviating from here. So not too bad, right? Really pretty happy with it today. A lot of times I'm training with other people and I'm working a lot with them, taking turns, things like that. So this is a good day for me to get out and have some Zen zone time, work on my skills. I feel like I've been kind of plateauing, things I need to work on. So again, using the doubles as a diagnostic and then working on this Yemen is a good transition drill. So guys, thanks for watching. We're going to be doing a zeroing event in the middle of February. You want to do a cold weather zero because the air density, temperature change all affects the ballistics past like the 300 mark. It's a good time to check your zero, been banged around and things like that. It depends on how careful you are with your guns. I just, I don't drop them or anything, but I don't want them in place. So it's a seasonal way when it's summer or spring, when it's warm, when it's cold basically, confirm your zeros, but we'll confirm the zeros in February. We'll also talk about the different rifles we use and whatever. People want to hear that, and it's cool to talk about, and we're kind of nerds about guns and stuff too. So anyway, thanks for watching. I'll see you in a little bit in the next video, or maybe this video, and I'm rambling on. See ya.